All right, shifting our focus, U.S. President Donald Trump has outlined conditions for a possible agreement with Iran, with the White House saying that Trump will only accept a deal that satisfies his red lines. Now, in a lengthy post on Truth Social, Trump listed what a potential deal must include. And first, it's Iran agreeing not to develop a nuclear weapon. Second, the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Third, the removal of any sea mines and the lifting of U.S. blockade on Iran. And lastly, the removal of and destruction of Iran's highly enriched uranium. Well, Trump added that other issues of far less importance have been agreed to, and he would be meeting in the Situation Room to take a final call on the Iran deal. But reports say Trump did not reach a decision after a 2-hour meeting in the White House Situation Room. Now, from the Iranian side, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghia has pushed back, saying that Iran, and I'm quoting, said goodbye to the language of must 47 years ago. He added that both sides were exchanging messages, but no final agreement has been reached yet.
We said goodbye to the language of must 47 years ago. None of the Western parties, when speaking about the Islamic Republic of Iran, can use the language of must. We make our own decisions based on the interests and rights of the Iranian nation.
When asked about the issue of nuclear weapons, Baghia made it clear that Iran is focused on ending the war at this stage, reiterating Iran's earlier stance of leaving contentious issues like its nuclear program out of an interim deal. Another pushback came from Ibrahim Azizi, head of the Iranian Parliament's National Security and Foreign Policy Commission. In a post on X, Azizi wrote that Iran sets the terms of negotiations with the U.S., insisting that concessions would only be exchanged on reciprocal basis. Separately, in a phone call with Qatar's Emir, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian said Iran was ready to achieve a dignified framework to end the war. In Washington, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio hosted Pakistani Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar. Meanwhile, in Tehran, thousands gathered in support of Iran's Supreme Leader, Mojtaba Khamenei. The demonstrators slammed Trump's comments and voiced skepticism over a proposed plan to extend the ceasefire.
First of all, this is not just my view. The whole world is saying that he is a crazy, stupid person. He does not stand by his word. He is a complete liar and a low person, and he only talks nonsense. We don't pay attention to what he says, and we continue our own work.
On ground, the situation continues to be tense. Reports in the Iranian media claim that an Israeli U.S. micro-drone has been destroyed by Iran near the Keshm Island. And this comes a day after Iran claimed it destroyed an American aircraft near Bushehr province. Meanwhile, the U.S. Central Command has shared an image of an F-16 fighter jet flying over West Asia, signaling U.S. military readiness amid talks with Iran. And to discuss more on the situation, we were earlier joined by James A. Russell. He is an emeritus professor at the Naval Postgraduate School. Here's what he had to say on the evolving situation.
This is one of a couple of issues that figured into this broader framework, as it were, or grievances, list of grievances between the United States, Israel, and Iran, which included the ballistic missile program, which included Iran's support to its proxy forces. And of course, all of that is off the table, as it were. And it's obviously equally clear that the United States did not destroy Iran's ballistic missile program. It did not destroy its drone program. Iran retains significant military capabilities to continue threatening the United States and its Gulf allies, which again just comes back to this central point of, well, from the American perspective, from Trump's perspective, what exactly was accomplished here? And we get back again to this issue of nothing. The None of the significant issues were resolved in ways that were favorable to American interests as they were defined by Trump.